Hey guys, Mike Fisher here with Newfront. Wanted to chat with you real quick about the difference between a certificate showing your limits and your policy that shows your actual coverage. So, contractors a lot of times are asked to provide a certificate of insurance, and the problem is that too many contractors feel like that is the end all be all for their coverage. So, their certificate shows a limit of $1 million per occurrence and a $2 million aggregate, and that's what the contract with whomever they're doing the work for says that they need, so that they think that they're fully covered. They fulfill the requirements by the contract. The limits are what they need to be. You have a certificate. Everything's good. We can get on the job. Sure, you can do that work. You can get on the job. You can get paid. But at the end of the day, if something happens, that limit is only a limit if there's actual coverage in place. And that coverage comes from the forms and endorsements on the policy. So in your general liability policy, you're going to have a page or a page and a half of forms and endorsements, a lot of which are exclusions. Some are additional insured endorsements or, subcontractor requirements, or the list goes on and on. But again, a lot of them are exclusions. And a lot of those exclusions you can't really avoid. They're on every single policy. But there are quite a few that will limit your coverage beyond what you want it to be limited to. And it could very well limit exactly the work that you do. And a lot of the times it's worded in a way such that it's hard to understand unless you've seen a lot of these or know how the policy wants to react. So at the end of the day, a certificate is great. It's going to get you on the job. It's going to get you paid. But if you're paying $10,000 or $12,000 for a general liability policy, sometimes more, and all it does is get you on that job and get you paid, you could be in a world of hurt if something actually happens and there's no coverage. You have the limit, but you don't have the coverage, and the limit is only as good as the coverage is behind it. So take a look at that. You have any questions, something that might jump out, something that sounds like work that you do that actually shows as an exclusion, give me a call, shoot me a message. I'm happy to look at it for you, and we'll give you some advice on how you can move forward. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it. We'll chat with you next week.